Yo, what's good? It's your boy Renz, and this is the Real Thing Podcast.
What's up, compas? We're back with another episode of the Real Thing Podcast, presented to you by the Creative Genius Studios. I'm your host, AnVe, aka Mr. Northtown's finest, and today I am here with internet royalty. Right. Someone who's been pioneering in the internet game, the dance scene, trailblazing throughout all this. I've been taking notes on him, so we're gonna get really into it. We got my boy Renz in the building. How you doing, brother?
I'm blessed, bro. Thank you for having me.
Shit, by the chain, you look like it. You look blessed.
Let's keep God with me, always.
Blessed Express, exactly.
You know?
Without saying too much, because I'll get into it later on in the interview. How has these last couple of days been for you?
Without saying too much, damn, that's hard. Fulfilling. I don't know. I don't want to say satisfying because I'm not satisfied, but like close to that, like when you've been patient for so long and then it finally happens.
Yeah.
So that's
like liberated.
Liberating, yeah.
Yeah.
Free. That's a good word.
Yeah.
Free and yeah. That's the best way to describe it for now.
Yeah, my guy over here, he's been on a hot one right now. So before we get into that, let's take it back to the early days. Tell me about your childhood. What was it like growing up for young Renzel?
Oh shit. Growing up, like what do you mean? Like how early are we talking? Like,
tell me about your childhood, and then you can get on to your adolescence,
well,
your teenage years.
I grew up in a Filipino household, so we had like 12 people in there. I grew up in this house in Glendale Heights in Illinois. It's like 30,000 people there. Is that considered a small town?
I'd say so.
30,000? Yeah, so I guess 30,000 people, mostly like Mexicans. I would say Filipinos, then white people, black people, but mostly Mexicans. I would say mostly Mexican. I grew up with a lot of Mexicans. I even fucking used to do the mohawk. I had the slick mohawk back then, and then I switched to the Asian mohawk where it was like not slick with the wax and shit.
You ever do moco loco?
No, all my homies did that.
Yeah.
All my homies did that.
What is it? Gorilla? No, Gorilla Moco, right?
Yeah. That exact brand.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was more of a Johnny B type guy, the blue one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know ball. I don't know that one.
I had the mohawk too. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I feel like Johnny B was stronger. That's why.
I feel like, I don't know. I could never get my hair to stick up. Like, even when I used gel, like it would always just fall over.
I think Johnny B. I don't know if you want to bring back the mohawk in 2026, but Johnny B was.
The secret is you gotta blow dry it up, and then you gotta apply I used wax, so like I would use the wax and then
like the pomade and stuff.
Yeah. There was a brand called Gatsby. It's like some Japanese shit. That's what I learned how to use it.
I use a Rizel, something like that.
Did you have a tail?
No. My homie did. Shout out Chris. He had the rat tail.
No mohawk with the tail?
What do you mean? Like a rat tail?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, we did.
I wasn't on a sick one like that.
I did that. I got a photo of that shit.
You're crazy. My homie had the rat tail, and his dream was to dye his hair white and then the tail pink.
See, I never did no crazy colors. I just kept it all natural, whatever.
Yeah, I was never with all that. The most I ever did was like sunlight my hair one time.
Crazy hair day at school.
Yeah.
Temporary color shit.
Yeah. That's most about it. But, I heard you grew up with a single mom because your dad was in and out the system.
He wasn't in and out the system. That's over dramatic. He got deported.
Oh.
Fuck ICE, by the way. So
Fuck ICE.
ICE pulled up to his job while he was at work, pulled him out, and drove him to Wisconsin, like some jail in Wisconsin or some shit. And then his coworker was a family friend, so he called my grandparents, and that's how they found out. And then I just remember all of us, my grandpa, my mom, my uncles, all of us got in the van, and we drove like 2.5 hours to Wisconsin. Then I was like, damn, where are we going? Like I was probably like 4 or 5.
Oh, wow.
So that was like vivid, like the old vivid memories I have is like seeing him through the glass.
Yeah.
Because they were treating him like an animal, you know what I'm saying? Or like an alien. But, yeah. My mom had to... So we all lived in the 12 people household. So my mom was there. She had a job. My dad was working overtime a lot because he just wanted to go crazy. Like I was his only child. So I would say I was spoiled, honestly. as like a very, very young kid, I was spoiled. He would just get me whatever I wanted, and that lasted till I was like 4, 5, and then he got deported. So I can't really say too much about the legal shit because I don't know his case. I always ask him about it, but like the story's like dicey. But from what my family tells me, it was like a racist judge who did his case, and his lawyer was flaked on him. It was like that. So he ended up just catching a flight back to the Philippines in like 2004? Yeah. 2003 or 4. And then he's been there. But my mom, she definitely had to pick up a second job. And then I spent a lot of time with her side of the family and then my dad's side of the family. Like every weekend we would rotate in Chicago. But yeah, I just remember my mom trying to put herself through school. She got an arts degree in like fashion or something. Because she was always like super artistic. She could draw. She designed clothes. And she's a dancer.
Very expressive.
Very expressive. So I got some of it from her. But my dad was a really good dancer too. He was like naturally talented. Like he didn't really like practice too much.
Yeah.
He kind of just, at the family parties, he was always the one dancing. And then my parents actually met at a Filipino. It's called a cotillion. Do you know what a cotillion is?
Nah, never.
It's kind of like a Filipino kingz.
Okay.
Our version.
Oh, kingz. Yeah.
And then they actually met at one of those, and they battled each other, and my mom whooped his ass. And then they started dating.
Yeah.
Got pregnant a year later, type shit.
And then here you are.
Yeah, there was like 16, 17 or some shit.
Yeah, your mom does look young. You know, upon researching you, I see all the videos you guys used to make, and she does look very young.
She still do. Yeah, she's like still not even 50 yet. So
yeah.
She had when she was 17.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you about that because I feel like your family is probably the most. How do I say this? The most out there family. I've never seen a family all get together and be on social media together at the same time. You know, mom and son dynamic, and then mom and daughter-in-law dynamic. You guys really are on Front Street online, and you just make all these videos together. This, and that. Like to me, that's not the norm.
Yeah.
But I never grew up in the norm either. Like sometimes I'll tell people like, yeah, my mom is tatted, and then you're like, your Mexican mom has tattoos? Like that doesn't even make sense. And then you,
really?
Yeah, bro, Mexican moms, traditional Mexican parents don't like tattoos.
They don't like tattoos.
Yeah, my dad doesn't have any tattoos, but my mom blasted.
I guess it depends on the region you grew up in.
Yeah.
West Coast, Cali.
I think
they all tatted up.
Yeah, exactly.
They all tatted up.
So, how is the dynamic like? Every single one of the family members is on social media doing their thing, not scared of the camera, not camera shy at all. How does that dynamic work out? Has that always been like that?
For my mom, she's always been a performer. Her and my dad used to have a dance crew back in the day, so they were used to that. And she's the one who kind of like showed me the ropes, I guess, when it comes to just putting myself out. Like there's an old video of me on there online, her filming me, trying to coach me on how to freestyle. I was dancing to Chopped and Screwed in our living room, and she was like, you gotta hit the beat. Like there's a clip that I posted. She's like, you gotta hit the beat. But she's always been super like forward with that shit. Like she's always encouraging me to not be shy. Cause my dad was like a shy guy. Like he was quiet. My mom's been like the rowdy one.
Yeah.
She used to be a gangbanger and all that shit.
Oh.
When like gangbanging was gangbanging, like not whatever it is now. But my mom, she's always been super into. She's still into content. Like she loves doing that shit, even to the point where it annoys me. Like she'll ask me to do a video, and I'm like, I don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
But I'll do it. Shit, I'll still do it anyway. And then since my daughter was born, like obviously that's her grandchild, so she's gonna floss every moment with my daughter. And then my little brother Rufio, I don't know if you know my brother Rufio. You saw him too?
Yeah.
But I mean, he's just, since he was born, like he's just always been a different breed to me. Like to me, he's a better dancer than me.
Oh, okay. Damn,
and he's only 15.
That's a big compliment coming up from Big Bro.
Yeah, but I'll still whoop his ass. Like I still whoop his ass, literally, and on the dance floor.
Yeah,
and in the
sometimes
studio.
I don't want to admit it, but I feel like sometimes my little brother is more athletic than me.
He's definitely more.
But I'm
athletic
still
than me.
big bro, so I'm not going to admit it. I'm like, nah.
He was
put you
doing
down.
like he was the type of kid do backflips at the park off the bench, off the car, like the hood.
That's different.
I was never like that. I was
Yeah,
too
yeah,
scared
yeah.
to do it. I had to learn how to do a backflip on a gymnastics floor in high school. Like I was scared.
Yeah.
So I wasn't trying to break my neck doing that shit. But my family now, I think the content is like kind of not like it's like walking.
Uh-huh.
Like we
It's
don't
like
really,
second nature.
We don't really put too much thought into it
Yeah.
anymore. But back then we used to be over conceptual, and I learned that should just waste time.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you got like the budget, you know what I'm saying? Like, but back then we didn't have no budget. We had an iPhone and some whack ass speakers. Like,
I feel like it's always the videos that you put in the most work that don't do anything.
get appreciated.
And then the ones that you just did on the fly, like some quick stuff, for some reason they always blow up. But the ones that you really pour your heart and soul into, that's the ones that people just like, oh, skip over, or the algorithm doesn't push it as much.
That is true. I mean, I've had videos that went viral like that I was just fucking around, but I've also had some conceptual pieces that surprisingly did well too. Like, even on the music side.
Yeah, I feel like when that happens, it's always fulfilling.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said fulfilling.
Yeah.
You know, because I was waiting for so long for that song to drop that song. Bro.
No,
I was waiting.
it dated back.
I was waiting.
Tell me about your experience with fatherhood. I know you had a podcast with your now wife, right?
Yeah, we've been married for almost 3 years. But
And
we've been together for 10.
I remember that you guys said, you guys want to give your daughter a better childhood than you guys had. Mm-hmm. How has that experience been like for you over this past almost year now?
I mean, we said what we meant, and we meant what we said. So, like, I haven't played one single minute since my daughter was born. Like, before she was born, I got a job. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of these fucking egotistical, narcissistic-ass rappers that are scared to get a job. Yeah. Like, especially if it's for the right reason.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the wrong reason to get a job?
I think...
You think it's a waste of time for some people?
No. I just feel like their ego doesn't let them because they don't want to be like the guy. Hey, didn't you used to have that one song and now you working here? Hey, weren't you the guy that did this? Mm-hmm. What you doing here? I think that scares them. Those sentences, those questions scare people off to where they don't want to face quote unquote humility, even though there's nothing wrong with that.
There's literally nothing wrong with it. Like, I have coworkers who have seen my work and they treat me like a regular guy. And I am a regular guy. Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a father first. I'm a husband first. Mm-hmm. I'm a son first. Before all this extra art shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is inside of me. Yeah. So, who I am on the outside, I'm just like everybody else.
Yeah. I've heard it before. And I mean, a lot of people don't even post like the jobs that they work right now. Like I don't know. I think nowadays our generation thinks it's cool to have like a mysterious income. Like, oh, I'm this like aura farming dude. Nobody knows how I make my money. If you see me at work, I'm gonna run to the back so you don't catch me.
Those are the people who usually have a problem interacting with coworkers.
Yeah,
the mysterious motherfuckers. Like, I feel like
they're aura farming.
Yeah, you can't be at work trying to aura farm with a uniform. Like, you can't do that. Yeah. Like, you can't bring a chain to work. Like, you can't do stupid stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
really?
I seen it. I mean, I seen it. But like, at the end of the day, like, everybody clocking in for the same reason. Like, we trying to get some money. Provide for the family. I really have to do it because as an artist, we don't really care about life insurance, stuff like that. Like, we don't get shit like that unless you do private, and that shit is expensive as fuck.
What?
Private insurance? I remember when my girl got pregnant, I was looking into private insurance, and I was like, damn, I don't know how I'm going to do this on top of, like, trying to get everything we need. What is that called? The nesting phase or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, where you're trying to get the bassinet, the stroller, the car seat.
And then you don't even need that shit. My daughter did not like that bassinet. Like, it was just such a waste of money. But, your first-time parents, you don't know no better. You think...
Yeah, you got to get everything.
This is what it is.
Yeah, naturally, that's what I had to do. So, like I said, I got a job. I locked in. I still made music. I still danced. But obviously, like, having a job... Getting back into the workforce kind of drained me a little bit because I was seeing so much stuff happen like on the outside, I was like, damn, that could be me right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is me right now. Like, I have to do this. I got to lock in, take care of my family. So, like, I feel like I have a good balance now with all that shit. But fatherhood changed me. Didn't even change me. I think it just made who I was, like, better.
Yeah. More enhanced.
It enhanced every version of me. So, I think that was the best thing ever, honestly. It's a gift from God.
It is. It really is, bro. Yeah, man. Fatherhood is a blessing, brother. Like I tell you, like that. I don't want to say it changed me because I was already on my shit, but it for sure motivated me. So especially last year when I hit a hump where I just wasn't really myself, and I was going through some things, I was like, nah, I got to figure this out because I have to provide. And then especially these last couple of months, I felt like I'm finally doing something that eventually I'll make everybody proud with.
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah.
You got to adjust to not just whatever you got to lock in with, but like being a dad. Like that shit changes every day. Like no day is the same.
Yeah.
And then you just got to you got to help your partner.
Yeah.
They're more important. You know what I'm saying? Like making sure they heal properly, postpartum, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
And that shit lingers. It's not like the brochure says. It's not like a 6-month thing. Postpartum takes time.
I remember telling my boys from the Future Kings, I was like, look, I'm going to step back from what we got going on. I got to lock in for my daughter. I didn't even know I was having a daughter, but I got to lock in for my kid. And I'm going to give my kid the same energy that I'm giving this shit. So I can't give it to this. You know what I'm saying? I got to give parenthood, fatherhood, everything right now. And they understood that shit.
Yeah.
So, respect.
How is that relationship like today? I was going to ask you later on, how is that relationship now with Future Kings? I know you're on your solo tip right now. I wanted to see what that was about.
So, last year, I want to say before the summertime, I formally left the group after being on it for 12 years, I think. Wait, I joined 2012, and then I left last year. And I did that because I really wanted to pursue my dreams.
Yeah.
I had more dreams. And to me, the Future Kings and all the success that we did together, I never expected any of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to us, we started off dancing in high school, like talent shows, assemblies, and the moment we got our first paycheck from that, like, it was like $170 or some shit, and we had to split it and went to like Steak and Shake or some shit in Chicago. I was like, damn, we made it. Everything else after that, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? That's a bonus. Like, that's a cherry on top. That's a blessing. And that's just God, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I say that to say that all that time we spent together, I like to look at it like, bro, this is all a blessing. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it's hard work, but like, we won as soon as we graduated high school. Like, we won as soon as we made our first dollar from dancing, because that shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's hella professional dancers out here who can get like a job at the shows on the Strip, and they can make money for a little bit until, you know, the season's over or whatever. However it works. I got a lot of homies that do it, but longevity-wise, you can't do this shit forever.
Yeah, no.
And to me, dancing has always just been an outlet. And it always, now I look at it like exercise. Now I look at this shit like exercise. I'll play my music and I'll just start jamming. Like, I'll start dancing in the garage or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure out how to make money from that shit.
Would you say you're as much of a dancer as you are an artist?
Absolutely. I think I'm more of a dancer than I am an artist. Because, and I'm guilty, but I've also made music that sucks. You know what I mean? Like, every artist is guilty, but like, bro, that's how I measure it though. Like, if I can't dance to it, it sucks. And I'll tell that to other rappers or other singers. I'll be like, nah, I'm not dancing to that, bro. Like, because people would hit me up all the time, like, can you dance to my song? I'll pay you. I'll be like, nah, I don't want your money. Yeah. Like, this shit's ass.
Sometimes I just leave that shit on red, especially with this podcast, because it's like, a lot of people don't know this, I think, but like, I make all those clips. Yeah. So like, for me to interview you, I'm like, I gotta want to like spend time and do this shit.
You gotta be engaged.
And then I'm like, I don't want to take time away from my family just to do you a favor or whatever, you know, like to me it has to be genuine and it has to be real. Like that's the whole premise of the thing is the real thing.
I feel the same way about taking time away from my family, but like I'm in a place right now where I said I found balance within like the work, the art, and then my family as well. And like now my wife is at a point where she's kind of like giving me that green light. She's like, go do what you got to do. Like, we good. You know what I mean? Like, we're good over here. Like, you did what you needed to for the first year type shit. Like, so she's giving me that green light. Like, that's why I'm here. Like, I'm out here.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her.
Shout out to my wife, bro. She's the best. Shout out to you.
Yeah, I feel the same way, bro. Like, at first it was kind of like, oh, you're spending too much time doing this. Like, you're on the phone too much, blah, blah. Because I edit on my phone. But now, like, she's understanding. She sees the results. She's like, literally yesterday, I was like, glaze me. Pause. And then she was just like telling me, like, I'm so proud of you, blah, blah. And I was like, keep going. Keep going.
It's so funny that you're saying that. Because my wife, before we had a kid, she's making content too. Like, she's part of the viral regime. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, so for her to get mad at me for editing a video, like, I mean, granted, yeah, we gotta put the baby to bed and shit, but like, for her to get mad at me over that, I'm like, come on, you know what I'm trying to do. Like,
yeah.
This could change something.
That's
this
what
could
I'm
move
saying.
something. Like,
and it's weird because it doesn't look like it because we're doing it on the phone. Maybe if we did it on the computer, it would be more serious. But because we're like
in an office space,
just here, they think like, oh, he's just fucking around.
Bullshitting. He a deadbeat.
He a deadbeat.
She calls me DB all the time.
Oh no.
When I'm not like, not because I am, but like when she's
it's a joke.
It's a joke.
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
like, you DB.
And you're like,
I'm like, don't call me that.
Nah, I feel you. So, do you make your own beats? I feel like I've heard you say that before.
Half and half.
Okay.
I started making beats in like 2020.
Okay, so the rapping came first.
Yeah, I started rapping in like, well, I started writing in 2015, but I didn't get into a studio until like 2017. And that's because of my boy Soski, who's also on the Future Kings. We used to have dance practice at, it sounds crazy, but we used to have dance practice at 9:00 p.m. every night in high school. Like, that shit was weird because we would go to this studio called Anytime Fitness. They have those around here, right? Anytime Fitness?
Not as much, but it's a couple.
In the Midwest, they have that shit a lot. But we used to go there at 9 p.m. because we worked out a deal with the manager. Like, hey, can we use the dance studio in exchange? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, whatever.
Promotion or
we'll
whatever.
do some chores around this bitch. Like, we'll mop. Or, like, we'll place the toilet paper or whatever. And she would let us use the studio time under one condition. It had to be after 8:30 because that's when, like, the last yoga class is done.
Last Zumba.
So we're like, fuck it. Time is time. Studio time is studio time.
Yeah.
So that's when we used to lock in. But on this particular day, my boy was like, hey, man, we should go to the music studio. Because he was always a good rapper. Soski, if you look him up on Instagram, his name's Soski. But if you go on his paper trail, he's always been like the rapper of the group. In my opinion, he could really freestyle like on some RIP, on some Juice WRLD type shit. Like, he was just freestyling. Like, he was that friend that would just rap and then be like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, damn, this is a Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you fucking up my meal.
Fucking up my meal. But he convinced me to go to the studio that night and to smoke some weed that night. And then I was like, I don't know. I think we should go to practice, bro. He's like, man, we go to practice every night. Let's try some shit. And we had just got off tour, too. We got off a tour for Ayo and Teo, our boys.
Yeah.
We did the Rolex tour with them when that song came out in 2017. So we was with them.
When it was popping.
Yes. From when it came out all the way to the end of the summer, we choreographed their whole tour. And they took us, they flew us everywhere. That was like our first exposure to like fame, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we was going everywhere. BT, got to meet Chris Brown. We got to like work with all these people. Yeah,
because they were the guys of like dancing, and then they had that viral song Rolly. Like they were at the forefront of like what internet culture was back then. What 2016, 2017
and we was. Right
was.
Behind them. We was right behind them everywhere. TRL, all that shit.
Oh wow. What was that experience like being around Ayo and Teo?
Bro, they're funny as fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't even know how to describe it. They're just like two physically different looking people, but they're the same person.
I mean, they're brothers, right?
They are brothers, but like one of them's older, one of them's younger.
The older one be on some like goth stuff, no?
He's always been different.
Little lace. He might wear a little bit of lace shirt or something. I see him sometimes.
They might get mad, but I always thought Ayo could dress better than Teo. But they used to, bro. I'm gonna keep it so real. They used to have that shit. Like, we used to go to their like high rise apartment in Buckhead, Atlanta, and I would walk into Ayo's room. Like, this is when PS4s were like cool, and like the Zebra Yeezys were cool. Like, he's like hella Gucci slides, and then his closet had like hella new Bape. Like, that was like my first time really seeing like what money and rap and fame could get you. Like, he had obviously they had the Rollies, they had the chains. We went to Icebox with them for the first time.
Oh wow!
I remember when Icebox was popping. It still probably is, but
yeah, they just don't go as viral as much.
Like, we spent a lot of time in Atlanta. Like, so we got to see a lot of Atlanta shit. Like, we went to the club with them. Fucking Javante was there. Javante Davis was in the club. Like, and then what's his name?
Polo G?
No, not Polo G. He's Jazzy Faye. You know who Jazzy Faye is?
No.
Wow. Long story short, we was in the club with him too, and he ended up driving us back to our hotel after the club because he was cool with Ayo and Teo. Yeah. And then I was sitting in his backseat of the Suburban, and I'm like feeling some shit on my thigh. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I pick it up. It's a Grammy.
Oh, whoa.
Like, what the fuck dude got going on? He riding around with his trophies just in the backseat. Like, that shit was weird, but he was cool as fuck. He gave us a ride back from the club. And he was like talking to us like, y'all young boys, keep it going. Keep doing what you're doing. But like that whole year, 2017, like that was a legendary year for us because like, we got to see fame at the forefront while being in the background. Yeah. Not too much attention was on us because it was on them, but we were still there. Shit. We went to like the Oracle Arena where the Warriors play.
In the Bay.
Yep. Got to fucking perform there. Like,
oh, wow.
Like I said, it was like our first tour. So like, we got to see what that shit was like. And then he was convincing me to go to the studio. We went to the studio, made our first 3 songs. I was high as fuck. And I was like, I didn't even smoke weed at the time. But I got high as fuck, and then we started rapping, and it actually sounded decent. So we put it on SoundCloud. Thing got like 20,000 plays that same day from our little fan base. Yeah. And then like we were like, fuck it, let's just keep making music. Yeah.
Well, speaking of keep making music, you guys have probably like one of the most viral TikTok songs of all time. Yeah. What was that experience like leading up to it and the aftermath of having that viral sensation?
Okay, so we moved into a house in Chicago, a 5-bedroom house with a big-ass basement. And it was all of us. Everybody on the group, everybody you see on YouTube, on our YouTube, everybody in that house. So think about that dynamic for a sec. It was everybody and their girlfriend sharing a bedroom. My mom got the master bedroom. And my little brother was obviously in there because he's...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it was really everybody.
It was everybody. Yeah, we made this shit work.
Also Filipino shit.
Like, we... well, first we were on America's Got Talent. I'm skipping shit, but we were on America's Got Talent for 3 episodes. But before we were on the show, we were like, we need to find a way to efficiently have everybody available whenever. Instead of picking everybody up, carpooling. We were like, let's just move in together. Because everybody was done with high school. Yeah. So we're like, let's just get a house. And we had some money saved up from some local shows that we were doing. And we were like, we had enough to put down on the house for the first month and a half, and then from there we had to figure it out. Yeah. So everybody had like, I think my room cost $500 a month, and then so on. I think we had 5 other bedrooms, and everybody was pitching in. Bro, I was selling all my shit, trying to get this rent money, because back then it was hard to get like money from dancing unless it was a performance or you were in somebody's music video or like shit like that. And then we discovered like the promo method from like Ayo and Teo, because they was doing that shit before us. Yeah. They was dancing to other like underground rappers' music for money. And then we started doing that shit. Next thing you know, we're paying our rent with that shit. And then we got extra money, you know what I'm saying, to like go to LA. So 2018, me and Soski actually made that song, 3 Vetz, on a completely different beat. And it was no autotune, it was just rap. Mm-hmm. And then we sat on that song for another year. And then I got a beat pack from this producer in Chicago, and I relayed the same hook, but I sang it.
Yeah.
with some auto tune. And I think Sosky was in the garage smoking weed because we used to record in his room because he had the best acoustics or whatever. And then he came back. He's like, "Boy, you just laid this shit down?" I was like, "Yeah," while you were smoking, because I didn't smoke. Like I said, he was the smoker. And then he's like, "Man, let me try to do the other half," because we split the chorus on that song that's out.
Yeah.
We split it on the original song, and then it sounded way better than the original. So we were like, "Fuck it, let's just make this a whole song." And originally it was called Two Vetz because it was just us, and then we had to add Kang eventually, the third verse. And then we dropped that shit. We dropped a snippet, I want to say December 2019. And it was the perfect timing because we had just done Rolling Loud with DaBaby. Mm-hmm. That was like his fucking year with Bop.
Yeah.
We were in that music video too.
Yeah, I know that. I heard that changed your life.
We were on SNL with him.
Oh, wow.
Like this is all motion from dancing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is motion from dancing. Like, we're getting paid. Like,
were you on Ellen?
I was.
With Chance?
In 2016, yeah. Chance the Rapper. That's another friend. Like, he's a good friend. But he was like one of the first rappers to kind of like give us like, you know, our shine. I met him as a junior in high school because he did open mics in the city in Chicago. And if you had a high school ID, you could get in. That was his admission fee. Like, if you grown, you can't come in. Like, you had to be a high schooler. So I remember I was like, "Yo, we finna go right after school. I'm gonna pick you up in my mom's minivan. Bring your ID." Boom. All the members that weren't in high school, they couldn't go. But we had like 5 of us, so we were still pretty deep.
Yeah.
We all had our matching jerseys on. I had a mix on my phone that I made on iMovie. Dude, I had to download like YouTube to MP3, put it in iMovie. Only the audio file though. And make a mix like that. Like, that shit was on my way to the city. I'm like this. Like, with the aux cord and shit. Like, does that shit sound good? Like, and then we was in the I forgot, I think it's like Harold Washington Library in downtown Chicago, and Chance let everybody in. We took our seats, we signed up, and he was calling it randomly. It wasn't in order or nothing. And then all of a sudden he calls us up, and I was like, "Oh shit, I guess we gotta go perform." We perform, boom. He was fucking with us from that day, and then a year later, he calls our manager, which is my mom, and he says, "Yo, I want you guys to do this Grammy performance with me." He didn't say it was the Ellen show. He said like Grammy performance or some shit, because I guess he got invited to an award show. And then we were like, "Oh, hell yeah, we'll do that shit." And then we're like, "Bet, all right, bet." And then he calls back and he's like, "Actually, it got canceled." So we're like, "Oh, damn." We was about to perform a Chance. And then he calls back again a couple weeks later. He's like, "Actually, I think we got something to do." So yeah, it turned out to be the Ellen show. And that was like right after I graduated high school. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. What was that experience like, just being on the Ellen show, bro?
So he flew. It's funny you say that because like the night before we all flew to LA, we had this whole rehearsed piece, choreographed piece to No Problems with him, Lil Wayne, and 2 Chainz. And we was practicing our ass off like all night. And then we fly to LA. We meet him at this rehearsal spot. Chance is like notorious for like choosing the craziest like rehearsal places that aren't even the venue. Like, he'll rehearse at a college basketball court, and he'll just rent out the court for the day and like do shit like that. But we rehearsed in some like other auditorium in California. All I remember is we pulled up. He played the song. He's like, "Let me see what you guys got," and we did the whole routine in like the lobby of this theater. And he was sitting on the stairs, like hat backwards, like water bottle and shit. He's like, "Yeah, you guys aren't doing that shit." I was like, "What?" I was like, "What the fuck do you mean we're not doing this shit?" He's like, "I really just wanted y'all to like jump around, like jump on the tables and like fuck shit up. Like, y'all don't even really gotta dance." And I was like, "What?" This is the easiest money in the world then.
Yeah.
Like, so we pull it up the next day to the set of Ellen. Obviously, Ellen's not there yet, but we're staging in, I think it's Paramount or something. It's in Burbank, though. And 2 Chainz pulls up to rehearsals, and he's like 6'7", like no funny shit. Like, he's like 6'8", some shit. And then Chance introduces us to him. "Fuck you, dog. You trolling." And then Chance was like, yeah, so this is what we're doing. It was a table just like this. Because the stage, if you watch the performance, the stage is supposed to be a label. Like it says generic records on the top. And then you're like the head honcho of the label. They got papers. They got a bunch of pencil pushers around. We break through the walls and then we start grabbing papers, ripping shit up, turning them around in the chairs. That's all he wanted us to do. And then Lil Wayne, we didn't know if he was going to be there or not because he didn't show up to rehearsals.
Yeah.
And when it was his verse, he walked out the curtain. As soon as I jumped off the table, because I was dancing on the table, I jumped off. I saw Wayne. He had like some papers in his hand. And I thought he was just picking some shit up and like playing along. I grabbed that shit and I threw it in the air.
You snatched papers out of Lil Wayne's hands and threw them in the air.
And just to find out, he was reading his lyrics.
His lyrics. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know he's notorious for not knowing his own lyrics.
He don't know his lyrics. So Chance told me after that shit, like, after we went backstage, Wayne went to his dressing room and he had big ass security guards in front of his door. Like he wasn't seeing nobody, not even Chance type shit. And then Chance, we were all standing in the hall, this skinny ass hallways, like sweaty as fuck, taking a picture with Chance. Like, damn, we just did that shit. He like grabs me by my shoulders. He's like, Renz, you just took Wayne's lyrics, dog. And I thought he was mad at me. But he was like, that shit was dope. And then I was like, oh shit. I thought I was about to get like fired or some shit. Yeah. I thought I ruined it.
You gotta go home, bro.
Yeah, you gotta go home. You're not getting this check. Nah. But it was the opposite. And
yeah.
He ended up winning a Grammy, like 3 Grammys
that I season, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think he won Best New Artist.
Best Rap Performance for No Problem with that song. So that was cool.
And then 2 years later, you guys made the choreography for BOP by DaBaby.
So yeah, that was 2016 Ellen Show. 2017 we did the Rolex tour. 2018 we were on America's Got Talent. 2019 we did BOP with DaBaby, and then we dropped a snippet for 3 Vetz. End of the year, December 2019. After all that shit. Yeah. And we didn't even put the name of the song. We just did the dance, and people were like, "What song is this?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, this. We gotta drop this shit." So, yeah. Oh man. So if you ever listen to the song and the crazy distorted ass 808, it's because I poorly engineered this shit on Logic.
It's super distorted.
It's super distorted. It clips. Yeah. It clips. But the reason it does that is because after I bounced the track from Logic as an MP3, I put it in iMovie and I turned it up from 100 to 200. Don't ask me why.
Yeah. No, I get you. Sometimes.
But if I play you the original one, the 808 sounds weak as fuck. Yeah. And I didn't know how to bass boost some shit. Like, I was the worst engineer.
Well, that was like the sound at the time because, we're coming off of like X.
You know what I'm saying?
Ski Mask, that whole wave. Like, that sound was still live even after he passed. Yeah. But distorting beats, that raw, unfiltered sound.
Yeah. And like a lot of industry like engineers would DM me and like, yo, let me mix that song. And I used to be like, what's wrong with it? I used to be like, what's wrong with it? Like, this shit bumping, gang. Like, this shit bumping. We playing it in the Sprinter. We playing it in the car. We playing it on stage. We played it at DaBaby's rehearsals. Like, we were playing this shit and everybody.
Oh, you had it since then. Oh, yeah, you told me. Yeah,
we had that shit since like July of that year, 2019. Kang didn't put his verse on until like September. We was fiending. Like, we was like, bro, you need to put a verse on so we could drop. He's like, nah. I don't think he was fucking with the song at first because it was so distorted. Yeah. He's not a big fan of autotune either. But it's whatever. We still got him on the song. We still did that shit. We dropped that shit.
I mean, yeah, sometimes you don't know what you have until you got it.
Yeah, we dropped that shit January 7th, 2020.
Oh, you remember exact dates?
Bro.
I mean, that song changed your life for real.
The only reason why I remember dates so well is because everything social media related, it went out through me. Like, we all came together. I'm the one editing this shit. I'm the one engineering this shit. I'm the one, they send me, like, the cover art. I'm, like, kind of collecting everything, and then I'm the one distributing. Like, straight from our YouTube, our Instagram, whatever, our DistroKid. Like, I'm the one who own our DistroKid. Like, so, like, I see all our music and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that's why I remember dates. Like, I'm good at dates. Like, that shit is easy.
So how was the aftermath of that? Because I know you guys dropped that, and then unexpectedly COVID happened, and then all of a sudden everybody's on TikTok banging dances, and then boom, you have one of the most viral TikTok songs of all time.
Yeah, so I remember dropping that shit, and immediately, like, our immediate following got the dance challenge, like, right away. But it wasn't until, I want to say, the Jabbawockeez danced to it. We didn't ask them to do it.
Because you guys had that previous relationship. Because, did you guys link up?
Yeah,
from DaBaby?
From DaBaby.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy, man, because they weren't even supposed to be in that music video.
I don't want to. I will go back to that because I don't want to bounce around too much.
Yeah, Jabba wasn't even supposed to be in that music video until Kang invited them. And then they showed up. Like, they literally pulled up the day of the video shoot at Paramount Studios in a Sprinter van. They drove from Vegas to LA
For BOP.
Hopped
I wanted
out.
to ask you that too because I was like, I saw a video where you guys said you guys made the choreography and it changed your life. And then I remembered about that music video and I was like, the Jabbawockeez were in that video.
Yeah, they were at the end.
Yeah.
They closed it.
A little bit, I was like, was Renz a fucking Jabbawockeez?
Am I a Jabbawockeez? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Everybody keeps asking me that.
Could have been. You could have been.
I mean, I feel like I'm an honorary member. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, if you ask the boys, they'll tell you.
How was that collab like? I know you did some content with them before.
That was a dream come true. Cause, like, obviously, growing up, that's what we all saw that shit. First season, America's Best Dance Crew. I had a T-shirt that said I had the Jabbawockeez shirt like in 2009. Like, I was a fan. Like, I was
you had the long hair in that one?
long ass fucking hair, and I think I was performing at my grandma's birthday party in that picture. But yeah, that was a very surreal moment because, like I said, everything past making it out of the talent shows in high school like was a bonus, a blessing. It was either a bonus or a blessing, and I just couldn't believe it. Everything that happens, I'm just mad in disbelief.
Yeah.
Like I didn't put the work in. Like the shit like that, you just gotta be grateful, and you can't be satisfied, and you can't be too cool.
Yeah.
You just can't be too cool. Like, I think that's the key to longevity, really.
Yeah.
Like, you can't hate on nobody.
No. And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that out here, especially in the social media round, because I feel like people think like, oh, if he wins, then he's taking away from me.
Yeah, counting favors too. You can't count favors. You just got to be you and be authentic, and show support to everybody who you align with.
What was it like dropping one of the most viral songs of all time during the pandemic era?
Damn. It was bittersweet because we couldn't even really perform. Like, imagine having a hit and then all you can do is scroll.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, all you can do is scroll. All you can do is repost. But you can't. All I could do is perform at my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that was a thing. Live stream performances.
Yeah.
We did a live stream performance of
Quarantine radio and all that.
Yeah. We did one with I think we partnered up with Cash App, and we did like a live stream performance on Twitch in 2020.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you guys were getting money on.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Like, and this is something that any young dancer or whoever, like, these labels, they got money.
Yeah.
And they will pay. They will pay you as long as the song is good. That's like my biggest thing. As long as the song is good and the artist ain't an asshole, like, I'm gonna dance to it.
Labels are, hey, we have this artist. Oh.
And yeah, like, we've done, like, some of our biggest work on our YouTube are our promos. Like, we were gonna dance to it anyway, but since you're paying, we for sure finna dance to this.
Yeah.
Like, we were gonna do it anyway for the love, because for a long time we couldn't make money off YouTube because it's copyrighted.
Yeah.
We were still going viral, but we weren't making money because it was copyrighted music. You know?
Yeah.
So when the labels started hitting us up, that's kind of what changed the game, because they could blacklist
And whitelist.
and whitelist.
I was about to say, when that stuff comes up, you should negotiate the whitelisting.
Yeah, So we would do whitelisting plus a flat fee,
Yeah.
and that's how
Business.
we was
man.
making. Bro, mind you, all of us just didn't go to college. Like,
Yeah, coming fresh out of high school.
but we were just like, if we're gonna do this, it's gonna cost this because we gotta book this space to do the video in. And like, to us, it was simple math. Like,
Yeah.
why not? You know.
I never knew the labels did that. I know they do it with like.
Well,
like,
before TikTok, they did that.
Okay.
TikTok is different now.
Okay.
Like,
So that ruined the game.
and our song kind of ruined the game too. I ain't gonna lie.
Why do you
Because
say that?
so our song historically is one of the first like 12 songs to ever go viral on TikTok. Historically. Because when COVID happened, that's when TikTok turned up.
Yeah.
And that was our song. Like, that's when our song blew up. Like, with Roxanne, like, The Box, Roddy Ricch, What's Poppin', Jack Harlow, Out West by Young Thug. I remember because our name was on the same charts.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and we actually got to be on Billboard Hot 100.
Really?
We were number 91.
Shit, fucking. Some people will never even see
We was number 91.
1,000.
And we were not with a label.
Did you guys ever sign?
We ended up signing though. Yeah, we did end up signing, but we never announced it because that shit wasn't important to us. Like, we always wanted to keep the dancing as the forefront, and the music was kind of secondary.
Yeah.
Even though some of us like bashed heads on that, like, bro, we could be really bigger than just dance. And at the time, dance was like our bread and butter. Music was like, it's cool, but it's not all the way us. But yeah, we were making it work the best that we could.
How did you guys go about the signing the deal? Did you guys get signed as a
group? We signed on a Zoom call because it was COVID.
But was it as you guys as a group, or did they also sign you guys as individuals?
No, they signed us as a group.
Oh, so you got a little leeway.
Yeah, you got leeway. Like, you do, but you don't. Contractually, like, I don't think we were able to drop solo. I think we have to get permission first.
You guys are basically like. Never mind.
What
I
we
don't
would
want to sound.
say-
I don't want to sound disrespectful, but it's a lot like what happened with Shoreline. Like they signed as a group, and then when they split up, you know, Jeezy had his own deal, Phoenix had his own deal. And
But
the
they're
rest-
thriving now.
Exactly.
They back in business.
yeah.
They back in business. No funny shit.
That's the song name.
But yeah, like we didn't, and I really wish we did announce it because I feel like things may have been different. I wish we did announce the signing because it was a big deal for us. Like, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I was in some basketball shorts, had a long sleeve on. I used to have really long hair. I had all my hair out. I had like,
You did have long ass hair.
I'm low key trying to get the flow back. I ain't gonna lie, but we had to print out the papers. I think my boy Kane was in LA, and the rest of us were in the crib in Chicago. We printed out the papers at the same time. We all were on FaceTime with each other, like, are we really about to do this? And then we signed that shit. So they signed us as a trio, like the Migos.
So now, are you still signed?
Hell no.
Oh, so you're independent now.
I'm big independent. I'm spin dependent. I'm big independent. Like, I've been independent since 2021. We didn't even work with that label for more than 2 years.
What label was it?
It was under Warner, I think.
Okay.
It was a smaller label, you know how they all are independent labels, but
Yeah.
it was a smaller label under Warner.
Yeah.
But I remember at that time, I swear to God, this is when I found out like how rigged this shit is. Like, when that song started blowing up, I was getting emails every day at the same time from like 3-4 different labels. Like 300 Entertainment, Atlantic Records, Republic Records, like Interscope, like all these big label names, like 3 minutes apart from each other. I was like, this shit rigged as fuck.
Yeah.
We ended up going to LA before COVID to meet up with Warner. So we got to go in there. That was like our one and only label experience.
You posted about it, right? You were like, "Oh, at my first label meeting. Wish me luck."
Yep. Oh no, that was last year. That was like 2 years ago.
Oh, damn.
That was a different label.
The homie got motion.
Bro, it's cool being with a label, but at the same time, it's like, if you can do it by yourself, do it by yourself.
Yeah, there's more people in your pockets.
When I seen the money that like you can make by yourself. Because I think before we signed, we was with United Masters, and they gave us like a deal, like an artist deal, where we would distribute with them. But we was making money off that shit.
Was that song ever in like a video game, movie?
2K20.
Right. What was that experience like being in 2K20?
I wasn't the best player at 2K20, still not the best, but I played because my song was in the game.
Oh yeah, shit.
I did the my player shit, like and I just walked around the park bumping my shit.
Shit, I would have framed the cover of the copy or something.
It's
cover of the game.
Yeah, I still got that shit.
You gotta frame that motherfucker.
Yeah, it was in that game, and you know we got our little money from that. Dude, there's so many ways to make money off this music shit.
Yeah, bro. There's
I wish I knew the stuff
licensing,
I knew.
placements.
Yeah, bro. If you're independent,
that's the wave.
It is the wave.
Stay independent.
It's the wave for sure.
Okay. Well, how do you go about clearing samples as an independent artist?
You got to reach out to the artist directly. You got to get their attention. You got to spam content. If you can't reach out to them directly, you got to spam the content until they see it. That's what happened with Get Loose, my new song. That's what happened. I was I was at my job that I'm at now, and when I made the song, that was like the first thing that came to my head. I was like, damn, another fucking sample. But I'm gonna still fuck with it. Like I still fuck with the song.
Yeah.
And then I had to do my homework on who produced the song.
Yeah.
And Long Live Tracks a Million, by the way. He's the original producer of the song. And Keek the Sneak blessed the song.
Yeah.
He blessed the song. So we had to get in contact. He actually reached out to me first. After seeing, he was liking my videos because he saw that I was promoting, but I never released the song. I was just promoting. Like every day I was doing it on my lunch break at work. I was promoting on TikTok. On my 15-minute break, I was dancing with my work lanyard on. Like I'm literally just promoting the shit out of his song. And he DMs me, and his manager gives me a call. He's like, yo, we fuck with that song. It's hard, but you can't drop that. And I was like, for real? And
Get Loose?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, continue.
You can't drop that until we handle business, you know, blah, blah, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I can't disclose, like, all the business, but, like, we made it work.
Yeah.
That was one of the things he told me on the phone. He's like, we gonna make it work, though, because we fuck with the song. Like, if it was some hot garbage, we would have told you take that shit down.
God.
And thankfully, Keek the Sneak and his team, he said, yeah, we all heard it. We all like it. I was like, I'm not from the Bay, but I just got blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know this means a lot to them. I just want to say to all the people from the Bay Area, I'm not trying to steal nothing from y'all. Like, I'm inspired by you guys.
And they'll tell you too. The Bay is quick to tell you, you got that shit from us. They take everything from the Bay.
But in my opinion, like, when is it wrong to ever sample? You know what I mean? Like, everybody samples. Like, that's like people hating on Jack Harlow for hating, or the Fergalicious shit, or Glamorous.
Yeah.
Like there's so many songs that have been sampled, regardless of the region that it's from. Like, but the Bay, I know how the Bay is. Like, and there's always big love to the Bay. I know hella people from the Bay.
Yeah.
People think I'm from the Bay, and I
thought you were from the Bay.
I remember this.
You're a Filipino rapping on a Bay beat. I'm like, this makes sense.
I remember this one dude from the Bay DM'd me. He was like, "Oh, thanks for representing for the Bay, bro. We love you." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Bro, I had to tell you, bro. I'm not from the Bay. Like, I'm gonna keep it so real with you." And he was like, "Dude, you are now." And I was like, "He said it. I mean, like, I'm not gonna."
What if he blocked you? How would that make you feel?
I mean, either way, Keek cleared the sample. You know what I'm saying? Like, he cleared the sample. So I don't really care what anybody has to say at this point.
Man, let's get into the song. You have a song with Ohgeesy.
Hell yeah.
What has this experience been like for you, having a song with Ohgeesy, going through the motions, doing the promos? Bro, what has this last couple days been like for you, brother?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been at work tweaking. Like, I just been at work and at home, and, like, just grateful. Me and my wife prayed for this. Like, we prayed for this moment. You know, not necessarily the future, but, like, we just prayed for this.
Yeah.
That's something that I've been super getting into lately. Not lately, but like tapping back into,
More and
like
more.
just praying, like praying out loud. Like when I'm at work by myself, I'll talk to God. Like I'm just talking, and
I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm on the same wavelength too. Like, for the longest time, from when I was 13 years old, I was an atheist, and then it wasn't until like 2021 where I was going through some stuff that I shouldn't have been. That I know, like, oh, somebody was looking out for me,
oh yeah,
and then I started to realize, like, getting more and more open to like different things, like spirituality, all types of stuff, and then I realized, like, I found my way back with God. So nowadays I thank Him for everything, even the good, especially the bad too. Like, I know it is what it is, God, but thank you so much. Like,
yeah. Even with the bad, it's like,
Yeah.
what are you trying to teach me right now?
yeah, and thank you for the lesson.
Exactly. Always gotta give thanks. Give thanks
Yeah.
to God. And yeah, like this moment for me is all about just being grateful that the song is out, and being grateful for obviously Ohgeesy. Fucking, he didn't have to do this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro, how did you secure that? How did you get the Ohgeesy feature?
well, first of all, I've been an Ohgeesy fan for a long ass time. Like,
What?
since I was backup dancing, like I was dancing to his music
Yeah,
back in
yeah.
this last year. You know the Hollywood song?
Yeah.
Smoking, drinking,
Yeah,
fucking.
fucking.
I went viral to his song a bunch of times, and he was reposting me from just dancing. So I think he only knew me from dancing, not
Yeah.
from music. And I don't blame him. Not a lot of people know my music yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still very like low key, underground.
Man, that's gonna change this year, brother.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because most people don't know where I'm from. Like they think I'm from here. They think I'm from Chicago. They
Could
think
have
I'm from
sworn you was from the Bay.
the Bay.
Palabra, way. And then you have that song, Renz and Bay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's another. Look, that's just me paying homage. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
but you sound really good with that. And I
the
don't
West
know.
Coast beats.
The West Coast, the Bay Area beats. Like, I don't know how they might take it. You might get some backlash, but I know you're doing it in a tasteful way. It's not like you're like
Yeah, I'm gonna say
on there like
I'm gonna say
just
this.
saying typical shit like smeezing with a boba
So
cup.
yeah, I'm not. When I rap on those beats, I never say anything that's like Bay slang.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm not from there. I don't know their slang. Like I say shit that I say from Chicago.
You
know
know,
what I'm saying?
Jeezy was saying that, right?
What?
Yada, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was showing love.
Yeah.
He's showing love to the original track because that's
Yeah.
the song. You know what I mean? But I even have a sexy drill song. I got a
seen
sexy drill song that's on the sexy drill Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
And I'm not from New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I went to New York a lot. I've been to New York a lot. I've worked with a lot of people from New York. I'm inspired by New York. And the way people look at me because I'm not from a certain place, you get the, of course, I'm gonna get the comment culture vulture. Of course, I'm gonna get the comment, bro's from Chicago, bro, whatever. Like, so what? Like, bro, we making good music with good music,
And the people like it.
and the people like it. What you hating for? Like,
Yeah.
this shit got stamped already by Slizzy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Tryna
shout out to
tell you.
Slizzy gang. Like, yeah, like Lonnie Love, he's from Slizzy. He got we have a Renz and B remix, but we never dropped it. But it's hard as fuck. But I went there, I did it on the radar, like New York. I fuck with New York. My wife is from Brooklyn, so
Oh yeah, Puerto Rican.
yeah, she's Puerto Rican. Her family's still out there. We go there.
That makes sense because there's not a lot of Puerto Ricans out here. And you say you guys been
Hell
together
no.
for 10 years
Yeah,
plus. So yeah, Puerto Ricans are mostly in the East Coast.
East Coast. Yeah.
But back to it, man. How did you secure the Ohgeesy feature?
I was on vacation with my wife, and I was at the airport, and I had been promoting the song already, and it kind of went a little viral, like not really, but
I know. I saw you were giving like the fans updates. You were like, "Hey guys, like, I cleared the sample," or "Hey, this is about to drop."
yeah. So, yeah, the reason why it took so long to drop the song was obviously like the sample part, getting all the paperwork, all that shit cleared, and my manager had to help me do all that stuff. And all of this is new to me because I ain't never properly cleared a sample before. So he kind of had to walk me through this and like explain this and blah blah blah, and then the politicking with Keek and making sure that we did it right. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to I told his manager I didn't want to step on nobody's toes. Like I don't want to do it wrong because this is y'all shit. Like I respect y'all. And I was just so I was at the airport with my wife, and I was sitting on the luggage. I was just like scrolling through the gram, and I saw that Ohgeesy liked my post of my snippet of the song, and then he followed me right after, and I was like, trying not to freak out in the airport because, like, bro, this is Ohgeesy. Like, and I knew right away I had to DM him. I sent him a message. That was the easiest way to do it. I sent him that video that he liked, and I was like, "You trying to do a remix or something?" And then,
did you guys have open DMs from him reposting you, or was that just?
let me check. I don't know. I think, yeah. I don't think he had any prior. I don't think he had any prior DMs with me. Probably me to him, like tagging him in some shit.
Yeah, but like when they repost you, like it opens it up, you know.
For sure. He opened the message, and then he said, I think he said he was gonna get back in the stew after the holidays, after like Thanksgiving. This was like November when I hit him up, and he's like, "Hit me up." He said, "Hit me up first week of December." Boy, I hit him up first week of December. I hit him up. I couldn't wait for the first of the month. I hit him up, and him and his team, we hit him up, and then he's like, "Yeah, send me the song. We finna be back in the studio this week when my engineer gets back in town."
Yeah, I'm an Ohgeesy fan, so I've listened to a lot of his interviews. He doesn't like recording. He doesn't really like the recording process, so he'll book a large session, knock everything out, and then dip out. Like, he hates the recording process.
I didn't know that.
That's probably why they told you, like, "Hey, yeah, we'll schedule." Like, you're probably used to people being like, "Yeah, give me a day."
Yeah, and that's crazy. On the way here, I was thinking about that aspect of it. Like, he hit me up in November, told me he was going to do it in December. And I was like, I was just thinking about that. Like
why is it
I have
taking
to
so-
stay patient. You know what I mean? Like, this is another thing I got to stay patient for, along with the sample and like the beat and all that stuff. So I'm like, man, what is God trying to teach me here? Like, stay patient. Stay patient.
Man, I'm the same way.
Keep your head down. Keep working. Stay patient. It's gonna happen. So he ends up getting in the studio first week, December, and then his team. We get on a group FaceTime, and that's the first time I ever talked to Jeezy ever, like on FaceTime.
Did you post that one?
Yeah, I posted just like a screen recording of me and him on FaceTime, and he was like, man, I think as soon as we got on the call, I was like, dude, what the fuck? I was freaking out because he sent me the verse, and I listened to it with my family, my whole family in the living room, and I was jumping in the fucking living room, and I just couldn't believe I got an Ohgeesy verse. Like, I was like, dude, this is not one of those moments where a rapper says he's gonna do something and he never does it, because that happens. You know what I mean? Like, not to throw shade at the music industry, but like, it's just sometimes it just doesn't happen. Yeah. But this time it actually happened. You know, like, and I'm notorious in my family. Like, they'll tell you, but I always shoot my shot no matter what. If they say no, they say no. But I do it.
We were just talking about, I've been telling her since I started linking up with her. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
You're good.
Just ask.
Yeah.
You never know, way.
Yeah.
I did the same thing, exact same shit with you.
I
left the comment.
Bro,
interview?
I read my messages. I read the comments because you never know where that shit could lead to.
Yeah.
I back to the Ohgeesy thing first. Where was I at? Oh, he was like, I was freaking out on the FaceTime, like, bro, what the fuck? You fucking snapped. Like, you snapped. And he was like, I think the only thing he said on the call before his manager took the phone was like, oh, I did that shit, huh? And then I was like, yo, thank you. The first thing I said was like, thank you. Like, you just blessed me.
Yeah. Oh, no, he gave you one of them ones.
Bro, for real.
Yeah.
I listen to his music. Yeah. I love his music. And I'm like, dude, this is a fucking crazy ass verse.
That's a good Ohgeesy verse.
That's a good Ohgeesy verse. But after that, I got off the call and I just sat with my family and I went on a test drive in my car and I was like, driving around in loops, like, dude, I can't believe this shit. Yeah. Can't believe this shit. And I just kept playing that shit for like, what was that? First week of December till now. I was playing that shit every day at work, every day at home, like spamming this shit. I was just not getting tired of the song.
I was about to ask you that. You still not tired of it?
Fuck no.
Man.
The song just dropped on Friday.
Amazing.
Fuck no. I know what it's like though to get tired of a song. Yeah. But with this one, hell no. What the fuck I'm gonna be tired for? I'm up. Like, I'm up, bro. Like, no, this is what I prayed for. Yeah, like, I prayed for this. Like, I'm not gonna play with this blessing, bro. This is crazy. And I'm gonna keep going. Like, we gonna keep this shit going. Like, I'm gonna drop some more shit that the people fuck with. That's the secret.
With you, I've noticed that you've always been versatile. I was listening to your music before this. You know, sometimes artists reveal themselves in their music. And I'm listening to like the album you dropped in 2023. I feel like almost every other beat was different. I was listening to your album,
2024.
Renz and B, right?
Yeah.
And then that one that was different. That's when I heard the sexy drill. You've always been a versatile artist, and I've noticed that you play that into your collabs with different content creators, artists, and stuff. You go from making a collab with Hopsin to Lil Vada. How does that process go for you? Of like, I'm gonna just do this just to do it, or are you a genuine fan of these people?
No, I've always been a fan of Hopsin. I've always been a fan of Lil Vada. Like,
Man, I love Hopsin.
bro,
You don't mind that Hopsin 8 with the whole court drama and all that?
I discovered Hopsin in middle school, and I posted him on my Tumblr, and I was saying, it's funny because I showed him my Tumblr account when we linked, when I linked up, and I was like, bro, I remember posting this shit when I was 12, and he was just laughing at it, like, bro, like,
You probably made him feel old.
fast forward now, like, we're homies making music, blah blah blah, but
I like Hopsin, but when he was wearing them like shoes that have the toes in them, I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. It's when he moved to Thailand.
I'll tell you what, bro. That man can do whatever the fuck he want. Like,
Yeah, no, he really did. He's the definition of like independence. Same with Tech Nine.
yeah, he can dip off the grid for years,
Yeah.
and be fine. He's fine. Like, he's good. He's good. Like, I've witnessed it firsthand. His last song that he ever dropped on YouTube was with me, actually.
Really?
Me and the Future Kings.
I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Yeah, he dropped it 2 years ago and dipped.
Yeah, he dips out. I saw he did a podcast one time, and that was it.
I think I talked to him once last year,
Yeah,
and that
Hopsin
was it. I just checked in on him, said how he was doing. He's good though.
Hopsin, you seeing this? My guy. I love.
He's a mentor to me,
Yeah.
for sure.
I bet. Shit.
One of the funniest things he's ever told me was, we were chilling and he was like, hey man, if you ever get into some real money, like some big money, hit me up. I'll hook you up with my accountant and type shit like that. Like, he's like that kind of mentor.
That's
Like, he'll
dope.
make sure you're not on the wrong path.
Yeah. That's how it should be, you know? Like, you don't want people to hit the same bumps you did.
Yeah, for sure.
That's really how it should be. Talk to me about Lil Vada. How did that relationship come about?
So Lil Vada, I think King was a fan too of his music. I think we were trying to go through like a transition because, like I said, we had moved from Chicago, and we were trying to find our sound on the West Coast since moving out here. And Vada was one of those artists that was just entertaining as fuck. So naturally, we gravitated towards his music. We made some dance videos to his music, went viral to his music, and then we ended up directing his music videos. A couple of his music videos. We ended up directing Wop It.
Yeah, because his whole sound was just like
Energetic.
dance music, like party music.
And
like,
you know, like to us, that was a green light. Like, it was a green light because it's like, bro, we could dance to this. So of course we're gonna co-sign it naturally, but we ended up linking up with him.
You know Mark Nasty?
Mark Nasty, no.
Not important.
Anyway,
Shout
we
out
ended
Mark.
up, like we have so many songs with Vada that aren't out, just on some like experimental shit, like on some experimental shit. Like, he's like, we just like, he's a homie. Like, he's one of the people like, hey, I'll send you this song. If you fuck with it, fuck with it. If you don't, it's cool. And vice versa. Like, he'll send some shit. And like, we just naturally just do that. Like, he's not hard to work with whatsoever. And yeah, we directed a couple of his music videos for Wop It and Rack City, like both, I think, his biggest songs on TikTok or whatever.
Yeah. He has so many, you know. I don't blame you for not knowing.
He's a fucking hit maker.
Yeah, he really is.
He's a hit maker.
He's one of the biggest hit
some
makers out of the West Coast.
We got
And
some
I
shit.
feel like his time is coming, you know. He comes in waves, but like when he hits.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, that hit.
King of Ratchet. That's what he calls himself.
King of Ratchet. How does it feel for you being a Filipino in the hip hop space? There's not a lot of Filipinos in the space. I kind of went through it as a Mexican where I'm like, I'm in these rooms and I feel like I'm the only one. But I mean, I didn't really notice it as much. How is it for you?
So ironically, there's a lot of hip hop playmakers that are Filipino. But that's the thing. They're
like behind the
playmakers. You know what I
scenes.
mean? Like, a lot of us are behind the scenes and on like the creative directive side or like A&R side or stuff like that. But on the artist side, it's not really too many. Like, and I just want to give my flowers to a few Filipino artists, actually. I'm going to give my flowers to Nueve Leo. I'm gonna give my flowers to Kari. I'm gonna give my flowers to who else did I not mention? I'm gonna give my flowers to Pilo. I'm gonna give my flowers to Young Jen. Is Filipino?
Young
I'm gonna
Jin.
give my flowers to Young
He
Jen.
just dropped a song in Tagalog.
Yeah, I saw that shit and I thought that shit was dope. Because I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
I've tried to rap in Tagalog, but my Tagalog sucks. Like I feel like what do you guys say in Mexico? It's like
we call it no sabo.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of Filipinos on the come up, and that's what I love to see. There's a few like Saweetie, she's half Filipino. She's half Filipino. HER, she's half Filipino, half black, half Filipino. Yep. Who else? There's like some half Filipino.
Some mixes, yeah.
Bruno Mars, I think, is half.
Is he Hawaiian?
He's Filipino, Puerto Rican.
Okay.
And Hawaiian, obviously. He's from Hawaii. But not as far as like pure, like 100% like Filipino. There's not too many in the space. And for me, I think that's one thing I always want to push to the forefront as well. Because I get the culture vulture comments all the time, like, oh, he's trying to sound like this or he's trying to sound like that. And I've in my opinion, I feel like I don't. Like I feel like I sound like a normal person.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like you're putting on an accent or a front right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've gotten that just because I'm dancing to popular hip hop songs. People call me a culture vulture.
Yeah. I got the same thing. I'm interviewing like, rappers. Oh, you're a culture vulture. And I'm like, yeah.
And I always want to reply to those comments. Deep down, I want to reply and be like, how? But like, my work speaks for itself. You know what I mean? Like, I have been a part of hip hop behind the scenes, whether people want to respect it or not. You know what I'm saying? I've been with Chance. I've worked with fucking all these other artists that in the hip hop space. Like, so I don't really care at this point. But I'm just trying to find a way for Filipinos to be like, have a way, like have a lane or whatever, break through that barrier.
Yeah.
So,
well, you're pushing barriers, bro. I feel like you're probably one of the only Filipinos I've ever seen on the radar.
Yeah, I was the first one.
What is that experience like being with On the Radar? You've been on there a couple of times, so how's that relationship
I've
like?
been on there 7 times.
Damn.
The reason why I say 7 is because
the group too.
Yeah, I've been on there with the group. I've been there by myself, and then
with
my wife.
Yeah,
like it's cool. Like me and my wife make music too.
Yeah.
And sometimes her verse be better than mine, and that's just that. But I be writing them, so I don't know. Like On the Radar, that was another thing. I shout out to Calvin from On the Radar. He's the A&R. He's the one that's in charge of putting these people on there, finding the talent and putting them on.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out he was following me for some years. So when he reached out, or when I saw that he followed me, I followed him back and I reached out. And I was like, yo, I'm trying to get on the show. And he was like, bro, we're big fans. Like, of course, let us know. He's like, is it just going to be you or is it going to be you in the group? I was like, oh, you're a fan of us, not just me. So I instantly called the boys and I was like, yo, we got to go to New York. And we
no brainer.
No brainer. Like, this is big. And then we did 3 Vetz on the Radar because like they were doing like some shit where they're doing nostalgic performances.
Yeah, people were performing their biggest
Akon
hits.
did Locked Up.
Yeah.
Everybody was just doing their hit. You know what I'm saying? So like, why not us?
Ray J did One Wish.
Yeah, like, yeah. Oh, I just saw Ray J the other day. That's crazy.
Yeah.
At Fontainebleau. He was outside the valet smoking. But I didn't say what's up. I just saw him. That's so funny that you brought him up.
I would have hit him up. I'm going to say, Ray J got the best diss track of all time.
Prayers up for Ray J, too.
Prayers up to Ray J. I saw the TMZ news.
But, yeah. What was I saying before Ray J?
On the Radar.
Oh, yeah. On the Radar.
Everybody was performing nostalgia songs.
Yeah, we were just doing our hit.
Mm-hmm.
And why not? Because we never got to perform it during prime time COVID. So
at its peak.
And then it actually went viral again.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, oh, this is who made the song?
I know, and then sometimes you'll post it like, oh, people don't know I made this song.
Yeah,
I feel like that shit always goes up.
It does good, but I stopped doing that shit because it feels like kind of...
You're living in the past.
Living in the past.
Yeah.
I wanted to make something new.
Yeah.
And if you go back on my track list, like my records, like all my most popular songs, ain't none of them the same.
No.
Same category. Like the first one was that distorted shit. My second one was sexy drill, and now it's some bass shit. Like
I think that'll shoot up, bro. I think that's gonna be number one.
I think so too.
You keep at it with all the dancing, the videos. You just keep, and then more and more people are doing the dance. I think that's gonna be the one.
Mm-hmm.
But before we wrap up on that, you did mention that you and your fiance were on the radar. How does that dynamic work? You know, both of you guys being in social media, both of you guys doing music together. How is that experience like? Because, you know, me and my girl, we're together, but she's not on Front Street like I am, you know?
Well, my wife is actually one of the most, like, talented people I know. She just doesn't show all of her talent. She's one of the best singers I know. She just doesn't show that shit. Like, she'll be in the shower, and I'm like, man, she sound better than all these other singers, blah, blah, blah. But I might just be biased. But she's a tattoo artist. She does my tattoos. She knows how to do hair. She knows how to cut my hair. Like, she'll give me a taper if I need one. She's just good at everything. She's one of those people that are just a Jill of all trades, whatever you call it. It's like, she can draw really good. And then I think the only thing her weakness is writing.
Oh, okay.
So I'll help her write her verses, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, and social media, she had her own motion. Like, I didn't help her with that. Like, she had her own motion. Like, man, these rappers be in her DMs crazy, bro. Like, I can't say none of these names, but
when you see it, you're like, all right, now I'm not gonna work with him. Not gonna work with him.
Man, hell no, I'm not working with you.
Yeah, especially because you guys are on Front Street. It's not like, I didn't know. Like, you guys make content together.
She got my last name,
literally.
Bro. Like, but you know, that's just how it is. Sometimes people genuinely don't know. Some people don't care.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she know what it is. Like, she'll show me that shit. She'll show me the DM requests, and I'll be like, wow, I'm not working with him, or dreams killed, or like some shit like that. But I take it as a compliment now, because it's like, okay, you obviously see me too.
Yeah.
How are you not seeing this? We got a kid. Like, we got a kid together.
You'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised.
I know, but we're not like that. We don't move like these couples, or whatever couples came to mind. We don't move like that. We're very family based with our content now.
Yeah, bro. Then that's good, bro. I feel like that's missing. I see it too, because especially with the way you talk about your relationship with God, I wouldn't expect anything else from you.
Yeah, and when we got married, it was just us. We went to the courthouse and just did it, because
is that technically eloping?
I don't know the legal term. All I know is we went to the courthouse downtown, and then got the papers. And then we went to the Whitechapel. Then we went to the Whitechapel.
That's real Vegas. It's real Vegas.
It was me, her, my mom, my little brother, and my boy Cameron. And that was it. That was it. After that, we got Korean barbecue.
There's one way to celebrate, bro. A little soju,
little Wagyu beef.
Little toast to that.
That's it, bro.
Is there any last minute things you want to say to the people? Let them know where they could find you at. Your message to the world. Let them know right here on this one.
Get Loose is out now, finally. Thank you, God. Thank you, Ohgeesy. Thank you to my wife. Thank you to my daughter. Thank you to my mom. Shout out to AnVe. Shout out to the whole team for having me here. I'm excited to be outside. I'm excited to dance. I'm excited to make music. And I'm excited for the rest of this year and whatever may come.
Well, there you guys have it. You guys check out my boy's music, Renz, on all platforms. Get Loose featuring Ohgeesy. Yes, Ohgeesy, the one from Shoreline Mafia. Way, palabra, way. Thank you so much for coming through, brother.
You're funny as fuck.
It was a great episode. Love to get to know your story, your dynamic, everything, bro. Thank you so much for blessing us.
Thank you for blessing me.
This has been another episode of The Real Thing Podcast, the realest podcast in Vegas. Palabra, way.
Let's go.
Just saying it, but... This has been another episode. Shout out Creative Genius Studios. I'm AnVe, Mr. Northtown's Finest. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.